Hello and welcome to part 1 of my Homeworld 2 walkthrough series. This is my very first walkthrough, first thing to be hosted on my YouTube channel, so I'm very excited. Thank you for watching, and let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So, starting with Mission 1, Tanis.
In the first time, the great hyperspace core was found. With it came the gift of interstellar travel, and the Outer Rim trade routes were established, uniting the galaxy in peace. "4,000 years passed before the second core was discovered on a desert planet. Pain and bloodshed flowed in its wake. But the exiles returned to their homeworld, Higara. A young woman led them across the galaxy, and it is she who will lead them again. Her name is Karen Sajet. This is the story of the end time. We know this because the third core has been found. Under the dark influence of this core, the Taidan have risen under a new leader, a Vagar warrior lord named Makan. He calls himself the Sajukar, the Chosen One. Many systems have already fallen under his shadow, and his eyes are set upon Higara. Deep inside the great derelict at Tanis, construction of a new mothership is underway, the pride of Higara. Once more, the exiles will face the coming darkness.
This is Fleet Command. Stand by for hyperspace core transfer.
Containment unit online. All power signatures in the green. Primary couplings released.
Trajectory is good. The hyperspace core is away.
Oh, I just love that transition. Very excited to do this. I know I've been reading a lot about...
This is Tanis
Homeworld
Control. We
one
have visual
players
contact with the core.
having
Proceed
issues
with transfer.
Homeworld 2, just the change in the tempo of the game, a little bit change in mechanics and stuff.
Trajectory and alignment
So
confirmed.
hopefully this will be of use
Take it
to
to
somebody.
115 and initiate capture
I
procedures.
had played both campaigns. I just started with Homeworld Remastered. I'll say that up front. I didn't play Classic. But I have played both campaigns. I've kind of gotten experience with, just about everyone but the Titan. I've never really played the Titan. So hopefully I can approach it with that perspective and sort of point out things that are a little bit different and how that might easily adjust to. So there's the hyperspace core into the new pride of
The mothership
Higara.
recognizes the core and confirms signal lock.
Two things I'm really not clear on. One, I don't get why they had to rebuild the mothership. It seems like the first one did pretty well. Maybe it's...
Fleet Command
Seems like you could
online.
have just done a refit to it. but
Mothership status report.
Whatever.
Engineering online.
Oh, the other thing, I'm not...
Stand
I
by
don't understand
to
what's
initiate engine
Karen still doing
sequence.
here? I thought it was like 120 years or something. Maybe my info could be totally off. I'm not really huge into the lore on this this game.
Main
No, I
engines
think, you know, it probably should
online.
be exempt.
Engine test complete.
But yeah,
All
if you guys know
standard
those two
drives
things,
are
let me know
operational.
in comments if you guys have any thoughts.
Navigation online.
We've got our new resource collectors / repairers running around, getting
The
the
mothership is standing by.
resource pods and putting everything in order.
Setting drives to idle.
Right. Great Tannis base. There's a new scaffold, a lot bigger than
This is Fleet Intelligence.
kind of improvised one from Homeworld.
Our task is to analyze sensor data and generate mission objectives.
And so we shall.
Before launching the mothership, we must conduct a series of trials to ensure all critical systems are operational. Throughout these trials, the mothership will be running with a minimal crew and will remain docked with Tannis.
So it will.
Once these trials are complete, we will launch the mothership and test the hyperspace core.
Aha, that's what he
The
thinks.
first trial will test the resourcing system.
Let's skip through that. Just something to note. This is just for the campaign, obviously, but for those that are just playing Homeworld 2 for the single-player experience, you may
Resourcing
be used
systems
to being
fully
able to finish all the
operational.
objectives in a mission,
Trial
and
successful.
then being, having time to mine out an area.
We will now test the
moving
mothership's
on when
production
you feel like
capabilities.
you're ready, by clicking
Begin
that nice little
construction of a
hyperjump
fighter
button
facility
that's,
subsystem.
usually comes up in the middle there. That is not the case with Homeworld 2.
Production underway.
So as you're playing, just keep that in mind that when you have a mission that is not time sensitive, it's just here's this objective, do this, and you know it'll trigger the next thing. If you have the opportunity, you may want to take it to just go ahead and mine out all the stuff you can see and build what you're going to build, because you might not be given that opportunity later in the mission. So do just keep that in mind, because not doing that can put you behind. The game scales based on the number of ships you have. It'll scale the difficulty. So a lot of people I read on the forums and talk to say, oh yeah, so you want to build as few ships as possible.
It's coming together.
Mothership fighter
So that's the
facility
easiest
complete.
experience.
Fighter facility
I like to
subsystem
max things out
complete.
personally, and that's what
Engineering
we're
is
going to do for
online
these
and
videos.
ready for fighter
I feel
production.
that it's the best experience.
To
and they
test
don't
basic
give
combat capability,
they don't really give
Production underway.
a difficulty option
Production
for the
underway.
campaign.
Production underway.
I don't know why I'm doing 14. I think we only build like a 7, something like that.
Production
the amount of
underway.
resources we're given this mission. Yeah, so a lot of people say build as few as possible. If you're really just not at all confident with your ability to play an RTS, sure, you might want to do that, I guess. I think even if you're new to this,
Mothership.
I would, especially if you're watching these videos, I would go ahead and build it out.
Interceptor
get
squadron
the full epic
complete.
battles, a little bit more of a challenge.
stand by
for
to begin
you,
combat trials.
because it really just doesn't do a whole lot
Perimeter
to give you a huge challenge in the single player. Let's be honest.
Reporting.
Group
All right,
1
so true to what I was
designated.
saying earlier, we've got this objective we can fulfill. Go kill the test drones. I'm gonna wait and build out some interceptors first. See if I can max out and gather all the resources, just so that we are ready for
Interceptor
the
squadron
next mission.
complete.
Because the next mission, mission 2, the name of which I don't remember actually, is a fleet escort mission. You have to go and save all of the mothership crews that are coming to dock with the mothership and drop off the personnel. So even though it does scale difficulty with the number of units you have, I generally find it is indeed easier to do when you've got at least enough fighters at the start to cover all the various ships that you need to be protecting. Moves
Group
along a little
1
bit easier doing
reinforced.
that. So
Interceptor
that will be what
squadron
we're doing
complete.
in this mission, just getting ready for that, and I will just mine this out, and I think I'll just fast forward through that part so you guys don't have to sit around and watch every minute detail of the macro game here as I'm just building and gathering stuff.
Interceptor squadron complete.
All right, and we are back. Now that last interceptor squadron has built out, A resource collector is
Standing
given
by.
last package. Not
Group
enough to build
1
anything else, but
reinforced.
an extra 200 RUs, which is always nice for next mission. Truth be told, I was off screen playing a little Clash of Clans while I was waiting for this to go, so it does take a minute. Be aware, you might want to have something to do.
Moving
Maybe
to
some
intercept.
sandwich, I don't know.
Group
Now
1
that we're good
copies.
to go, gonna go ahead and set
Weapons
these guys
set
to
to full
aggressive
power.
stance, and have them go to town on these poor little target drones. Or probes, I guess.
Group 1 copies. Confirmed.
And we
One
got one
reports
pass.
victory.
Awesome.
Group 1 report.
Okay, here comes
Attention, Tannis Control.
Tight
This
end,
is
Vega.
Perimeter Station Chimera.
Vega incoming.
We have multiple unidentified units detected. Signal indicates Vega Bomber Strike Force. This is a scramble alert. All pilots to their stations.
Here we go. Good old blue leader coming to save the day.
Chimera Base. This is Blue Leader. Enemy units locked in. Awaiting orders.
Okay, so with blue leader from Chimera Station, that gives us our 8.
Tanis is under attack.
Sector squad.
All forces to combat alert.
Yes.
Attack vector laid in. Lock all weapons on target. Group 1 standing by. Show no mercy.
Kind of bummed that in Homeworld 2 it forces you to have standard guard navy colors, the light blue. I know in Homeworld 1 Remastered.
Group 1 reporting. Attack coordinates locked in.
Uh,
Attack coordinates locked in.
whatever it is you're using, that's in colors.
Moving to intercept.
I've never actually tried to kill all these guys
Course
before they
set.
make it to the
Group
station. I
1
don't think I
reports
can.
enemy contact.
Attack
Nah,
vector
this
laid
is
in.
about to hit it. That would be great. Formations look like they did in
Group 1.
Homeworld
Group 1 standing by.
Sadly, we got a dogfight. Gearbox is set it aside.
Attack vector laid in.
So
One
I would
reporting.
all interceptor.
Group 1
The
copies.
mission's gonna ask you to build bombers later. It's not required. I don't do it since
Group 1
I don't really
standing
have
by.
a lot of faith
Target
in bombers
confirmed.
except for very specific situations. That does make this mission take a little bit longer.
On our way.
Because of
Moving to
you have
intercept.
to destroy the hyperspace
Group
gates,
1
which
has defeated the
winds
enemy.
up taking forever with fighters.
Group
but
1 copies.
You will be glad that you built fighters later.
Chimera Station
Start
is
mission
offline.
2, and you have to do all these dogfights.
The Vega have breached the Tanis perimeter.
The mothership is under attack.
So by then you get to build. You can
We
start
cannot
building,
stay here any
pulsar
longer.
for-
Emergency
pulsar
launch
corvettes.
underway.
So, I really don't feel the bombers have much
Stand by for
use in and
emergency
of
launch.
themselves.
Roger
They're
that,
good. Don't
Tannis.
get me wrong, but they just die so quickly. That,
Primary compass
especially on this
released.
computer, I've never really found them to be that useful. Better to have some pulsar corvettes that can sit and slug it out with frigates or capital ships and still do the same kind of thing.
Line confirmed.
The mothership has cleared Tanis. We are away.
Actually,
Multiple
something
enemy
kind of bugs me about these
reinforcements
games, it
detected.
always forces you out
Estimated
to
time
cut
before
to-
contact,
I mean, you can press escape
2
and
minutes.
skip it.
Begin construction
But,
of attack bombers immediately.
yeah.
Bombers will be required to defend the
Yeah, it
mothership.
wants me to build bombers.
Group 1 copies. Moving to
I
intercept.
decided that.
The mothership is taking light enemy fire.
Group 1.
The irony here is that Remastered is bigger. Almost religious. It's all I played. Just because I felt when I played the Garden a lot. Quite some I've really enjoyed playing it, but as I played it more, I started to get the feeling that, you know, it's the learning curve's not quite as steep for
Group 1 reports
it requires a little bit less
Group
skill,
one, standing by.
as much
En
micro
route.
or thought into your unit composition. Like really, you can just roll over people in multiplayer doing the interceptor, pulsar, ion, and then, you know, destroyer and BC. You don't even really need to worry about anything else. I guess you could build marine frigates if you really want to do captures, but
Group 1
it
standing
doesn't
by.
take a whole lot of
Group 1.
a whole lot of thought to be successful with Vader. Whereas, with Yaren. So I'm trying something new, trying to kind of up my game. But it is fun to play through the campaign and reacquaint myself with Yaren a little bit.
Docking underway.
Let's go ahead and dock since we've got a little bit of
En
battle
route.
damage.
Docking underway.
Dock order confirmed.
Confirmed.
Roger.
Dock order confirmed. Docking signal green.
Group
Oh,
1 standing by.
there's
Attack
that.
vector laid in.
We will kill these guys off as quickly as possible. It's maybe
Attack
another point
coordinates.
to
Priority
fast forward
alert.
through. Maybe
The
I'll make
Vagar
myself
are
that
using
sandwich that we're
hyperspace
talking about.
gates.
Takes a few
If they are
minutes
not
with,
destroyed, the enemy will deploy
without
reinforcements.
bombers.
Moving to intercept. Group 1 reporting.
Those hyperspace
Destination
gates are
locked in.
so good in multiplayer.
Group 1 under attack.
No one uses them, but they are
Pursuing
so
targets.
amazingly good.
Attack vector laid in.
Group 1 standing by.
Engaging.
Group 1 copies.
Supporting friendly units.
Sit back and enjoy the pure cinema without lights. I'm not really clear what's staying after the fighters. I mean, it's not like they would have jet stream inside of atmosphere, so maybe it's plasma shooting out of the enemy. Sure looks cool. Alright, now those guys are cleaned up. Just let our fighters go to town on the warp gates. Each pass, they're only going to do about maybe a fourth of the HP for the gate. So, as you can tell, it's going to take a little while, given that the Homeworld 2 engine is going to make them keep passing instead of just sitting stationary and shooting. It's kind of odd for fighters because it lets the Corvettes. It'll often let the Corvettes kind of just stand still and circle around some people. The fighters are very insistent on doing passes, almost like they have to fly in atmosphere but in space, so they could just sit still and shoot if they wanted. Oh, well,
Group 1
looks
copies.
so pretty though. So fun to watch.
Gate destroyed. Destroy all the remaining hyperspace gates.
Ready.
Unfortunately, resource collectors don't have an attack. Send him in to help help save the day. anyways, this pretty much does it for Mission 1. We destroyed the warp gates and, I'm sorry, the hyperspace gates. And that's pretty much it. There's this last great firefight that just really has no impact on anything. I think you have to keep the mothership alive for a certain amount of time. Maybe not even that, I don't remember. Pretty much wraps it up, and then Mission 2, so... Alright, last few hits.
Group 1 standing by.
Let's see what awaits us.
Enemy destroyed. Need new orders.
Long-range sensors have detected multiple enemy signals converging on Tanis. All ships initiate docking procedures and stand by for hyperspace.
Time to get the hell out of Dodge. Yeah, I think everyone just docks and we're done.
The Vager have arrived.
Yep, that is one nasty fleet. 2 BCs and 4 or 5
Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated.
craft and frigates.
The mothership must survive.
Time to get out of there. Alright, well that does it for episode 1 of the Homeworld 2 walkthrough series. Thanks so much for tuning in, and please check out the channel for episode 2.